Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Second down. Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. To return, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A run, and this is Genti. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Genti. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on his own read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Got his man at the 6. To the pylon, he's in. Brock Bowers Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. On the zone read, a give to Benson. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw. Find Benson at the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, and it's caught by Myers. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get to the 22, but now face the third down.
19, Tiger, 19.
That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10. Incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Go!
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
2 yards.
Well, what looks like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first and 10, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat. And it's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Vegas.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
He'll run the draw with Genty. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Let's go.
On third down, they go with Genty. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal.
49-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Daxton Hill. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving left, he's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Plan, it's Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
2-2.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Throwing now on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. He's got a man. That's Myers. And a timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
19 Tigers, go!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdowns Vegas. It's his third touchdown on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7.
Cardinals
7
7.
seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold on, eh? Hold on. 2-2.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Set, ready? Hawks, hut, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a handoff to Genti. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Zayvon Collins on the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
3rd and 7. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Formation for the Raiders.
This returnable for Hardman. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll get that to Wilson. And that'll go for his gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And a yard.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. Now, Murray. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Murray's pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A short one here, caught by McBride. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Cardinals.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Second and goal.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. This one caught at the 4. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Murray's going to throw again. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. To throw again is Murray. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Keep it on the ground with Genty into the secondary at the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Good running inside the 25. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The extra point is good.
Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sit. 2, 2, 1.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Oh, oh.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way. Eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one is complete to Hardman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Murray now on 2nd down. And he gets back to Hardman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Cardinals first down. First and goal.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Myers. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Las Vegas first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
On the ground, it's Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
And 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Vegas.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. York, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.